Penske Transportation Solutions. Yes, that Penske. They operate their Center of Excellence for Charging in Ontario, California. They're running real routes and learning how best to make the transition to electric transportation so they can apply these best practices to its vast operations. They operate a wide variety of battery electric trucks quietly rolling through. But first, let's look at the charging equipment. On site, they have three different types: DC fast chargers connected to the grid, DC chargers drawing from a stationary battery, level 2 AC chargers for overnight charging of smaller trucks. The fast chargers are from BTC Power, providing up to 150 kilowatts of energy. Here's a screen of it outputting 128 kilowatts. There are lots of factors that affect charging speed. This is a dispenser fed by a separate cabinet. From the spec sheet, given that these are rated at 150 kilowatts, they must be using the liquid-cooled optional cable rated at 350 amps. But they say you can boost that to 500 amps for short periods of times. Amps times volts equals watts or kilowatts, and because these are big trucks, they have long cables that need cable management systems to keep everything tidy. The next set of chargers come from Siemens and are being fed by a battery energy storage system from Fluence. Fluence is a joint venture between Siemens and AES. They did not specify how large the battery is. Using my Mark 1 eyeball, I'd say it's about 2 megawatt hours of energy storage, equal to about 4 of those Freightliner e-Cascada semi-trucks. That energy gets distributed to Siemens SiCharge cabinet, which feeds 2 SiCharge dispensers. The cables on this model are only rated at 200 amps. Going back to that formula, those are Ford e-Transit vans, which are a roughly 400-volt architecture. Amps times volts means you should only expect about 80 kilowatts or less charging from them. Not fast, so why do they do it? To save money. Those gray cabinets connect to the grid. At night, you can recharge that BESS at cheap overnight rates. Then during the day, charge your trucks so everyone can turn up their air conditioning at their homes. Penske said they realize about a 40% savings through that process. The easiest way to take advantage of cheaper overnight electricity rates is to do the same thing EV chargers do at their homes. Level 2 charging overnight is great for fleets, and Penske has them too. It allows them to get ready for work the next day and save money. This creates an interesting challenge, or opportunity. Penske operates different trucks. For years, operators have used telematics to track the location of their assets, pulling data from each truck. Each truck has a battery state of charge with range remaining. Each is on a defined route, so you can calculate how much battery will be remaining when it pulls in. Is that truck going out again, or is it done for the day? If it's going out again, how much time do you have? What is its next route? Do we need to charge it? How much? Electrical rates vary throughout the day, so should we plug it into the grid or use the on-site battery energy storage system? Dollars, minutes, kilowatts, kilowatt hours, miles. That's a lot of math. Fortunately, we have computers, and they're really good at math. Penske uses a charge point management software from Shell. It helps to make these decisions for the fleet operators so they can ensure the trucks are ready to do their job without wasting money or time. Penske provides a wide variety of transportation solutions with zero tailpipe emissions. Starting at the smaller end, we have a Ford e-Transit battery electric delivery van. It's a Class 2 truck that comes in a variety of different configurations. If you want to learn more about this truck or the next one, check out my video from the Work Truck Show. A link will be provided in the notes and above. They also operate some Brightdrop Zevo 600 vans. Those are made by GM. They're a Class 2B van, so that's larger than the Ford. 600 refers to the approximate cargo volume of the van. These are not made to move heavy things. They're suited for bulky items, like all those cardboard boxes that get dropped off at your house. I got to check out the Zevo 400 a few months ago. That's a shorter version of it. I think it'd make a great food truck. If the Zevo 600 is big enough, but it can't handle the weight, then you use the International EMV. It's a medium-duty Class 6 box truck, an electric conversion of their MV medium-duty truck. I did a video on the battery electric trucks in the medium-duty segment. check out that one if you dare. I got to drive this truck at the conference. It was kind of fun. It was definitely smooth and punchy, also really long. You have to remind yourself every time you take a corner. As it leaves the depot, you may notice that tractor trailer getting towed. That's not an electric truck. That's a sleeper cab. There are currently no electric sleeper cab semi trucks, so that's a diesel truck that broke down. Speaking of electric semis, we have the Freightliner E Cascada. It's a Class 8 tractor. This is the third time in the series it's being used, so I won't repeat myself, other than to say apparently it's very popular. In this video, they talked about the location of the charging socket on the truck. You know, if I had a dime for every opinion on this subject, for commercial trucks, I was going to say that fleet trucks should have their charging socket at the front. But in an upcoming video, I'll show you a good example why this isn't the best location either. Have you ever heard the phrase, opinions are like buttholes? Everyone has one, and they all stink. The range of the International and the Ford E-Transit may not impress you, but keep in mind that fleets have plenty of vehicles that don't have to go too far. They're the low-hanging fruit, and right now, it's smart for us to target use cases that are easiest to transition to electrification. Yes, Tesla wants to prove that battery electric trucks can haul long routes, but if we transition the majority of our local and regional trucking to electricity, it will greatly contribute towards reducing carbon emissions. With great people, smart systems, dependable hardware, and fun trucks, we can do this. Thanks for watching.